Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 12, and it says, "For the seed shall be prosperous, the vine shall give her fruit, and the ground shall give her increase, and the heavens shall give their due, and I will cause the remnant of this people to possess all these things." And before I go any further, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, which is the Paleo-Hebrew for the one true name of the Heavenly Father, being Yahweh, and that of the Messiah, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, though the letter J wasn't even derived until the 16th century. His true name being Yahweh Shai. And there is no other name given among men whereby you must be saved, as it is written, point blank, period, man. Alright, pursuant to the book of Acts, the 4th chapter, and the 12th verse. I'd like to give double honors unto the elders and the apostles at GMS Grand Millstone, and a sincere peace, love, blessing, salutations unto all those of you hopeful, faithful, potential members of the elect out there, doing the best to make the calling of your election sure, man. Lord willing, this be edifying. And as you see where we started, right, Zechariah 8 and 12, hey, the planet Earth is being revived, man. It's been resuscitated, if you will. And it's been resuscitated by the Heavenly Father, or beginning with the Heavenly Father resuscitating a particular seed, man. All right, and that seed would be us, the elect, the next governing body. All right, prepared to rule and bring this verse into fruition, man. Let's read it again. Zechariah chapter 8 and verse 12. It says, "For the seed shall be prosperous, the vine shall give her fruit, and the ground shall give her increase." Right? This is going to be the state of the planet Earth underneath the hands of the elect, those who have been resuscitated, as I said, man. It says, "And the heavens shall give their due, and I will cause the remnant of this people to possess all these things." You see? And the reason why they're going to possess them, all right, and the reason why they're going to be in such a good a state upon so, all right, we can go ahead and jump back to, we'll start at Deuteronomy chapter 4. In verse 5, it says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go, to possess it." Right? So they gave us these statutes and these judgments, the Heavenly Father did, so that we would know how to conduct ourselves, all right, in this next, or in the world, man. All right? These statutes and these commandments that even modern science today will still prove that if you disobey these statutes and these laws, death is the outcome, man. All right? For example, right, there's a dietary law, particular foods that you need to stay away from. All right. For this example, we use the crustaceans of the ocean, right? Shrimp, crab, and lobster, and so on. Hey, these creatures are created to be the filters to the ocean, man, if you will, the natural filters to the ocean. The Heavenly Father has created an ecosystem, and each piece of that ecosystem is vital, man. Well, these filters, right, being a filter, imagine taking a filter out your fish tank and eating it, man. All right, you're going to probably die of some disease. Well, that's the same thing with these creatures. All right, we were told not to eat them. People eat them, and then they wonder why they're getting sick and getting diseases. And then meanwhile, the ocean's getting polluted because you just done pulled out the natural filters to it, man. All right? And again, you shouldn't even need that explained. The bottom line is the Heavenly Father gave us a list of do's and don'ts. The Creator gave us a list of do's and don'ts in order to cause the creation to live, man. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue. All right, you can see where I'm going with this. It says, verse 6, Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of these nations. So the Heavenly Father gave us ultimate wisdom, man. How to conduct life on this planet Earth. You see? And it was really a testament to all these nations. You see, the nations been doing all sorts of wild stuff, especially back then, man. All right? So they would see this and realize, wow, these people have been separated, man. In fact, that's what the word holy means, is separate. It says, which shall hear these statutes and say, surely this nation, this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who hath God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for, man. And this is us, bro. This is us, you see? The Heavenly Father has given you a particular role as an Israelite, a vital position in this ecosystem as well. And that shows you that in order for the earth to be resuscitated, you had to be resuscitated, man. In order for the earth to get right, you have to get right. And go through the whole process, as Yahweh Shai said, be reborn again, right? Hey, in the book of, Ephesians, the 5th chapter, hey, you got to be washed by this word, man. We've gone too far out in this world, you see? We need to be washed and cleansed, and that's only through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? So anyway, going on, it says, well, actually, let's get on that, man. Let's go ahead and jump to the book of Hebrews. Chapter 8. And we'll go ahead and jump down to the point, verse hold on. Hebrews chapter 8 and verse yeah, that was weird, man. I don't think it was pulling up the right thing, but verse 9, it says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand and led them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their minds. You see, these very same laws that we just read about, all right, on how to conduct life on this planet, man. So these laws are going to be written within your brain. These laws are going to be written within you. And again, hey, this is due to us being resuscitated, man. You're being resuscitated in the laws. You're becoming a whole new creature by the power of the Heavenly Father, man. It says, I will put my laws into their minds, I will write them in their hearts, and I will be unto them a God, and they shall be unto me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least unto the greatest. For I will be merciful unto their unrighteousness, and their sins, and their iniquities will I remember no more. You see that, man? So the Heavenly Father, hey, is resuscitating this earth by what? By way of the new covenant, man. By way of you Israelites being remarried. You received a bill of divorce, as we went into on the last lesson, right? And now we've been betrothed unto another, man. Well, unto Yahweh Shai. You see? Still to the same, but through the blood of Yahweh Shai, we're able to come back into the Most High, man. You see? So the Heavenly Father had a plan all along. And that was to give us these laws, man, to cause them to be written within us. In fact, let's go ahead and jump to 1 Corinthians to speak a little more on it. Chapter 15 and chapter 15. And let's go ahead and get the point. Yeah, chapter 15 and verse 20. But now is Hamashiach risen from the dead and become the first fruits of them that slept. You see that, man? Let's go ahead back up verse 19. And if in this life only we have hope in Hamashiach, we are of all men most miserable, right? But Hamashiach, Yahushai, man, is we know that what? He's been risen, right? Verse 20. But now Hamashiach is risen from the dead, and the reason we know that too is not only because we believe, but also, hey, something that strikes that belief is a simple fact that you've been able to wake up, man. If it wasn't for this being done, we would still be blind, deaf, and dumb. You see? It says, but now Hamashiach is risen from the dead and become the first fruits of them that slept. So Yahushai is the first one, man. The first one to be brought fully, right, to life, man. We spiritually have been resuscitated. We've been hit with the with the life support and what have you. But now, hey, we gotta be fully brought up, man. And that's gonna be that's gonna take place, all right, upon this new covenant being solidified and these laws being written within you. In other words, verse 21, for since by man came death, by man also came the resurrection of the dead. For in Adam we all die, even so in Hamashiach we are all made alive. But but every man in his own order, Hamashiach the first fruits, afterward they that are Hamashiach's at his coming, man. You see? So, hey, Yahushua has been resurrected, right? And now we've got to be resurrected, man. Again, we've been spiritually resurrected. Now it's time for you to be physically resurrected and brought to life, man.